Okay.
Here we go, guys. We're on track 16, and honestly, this one doesn't have a music video or a lyric video or any visuals of the sort. It just has the track itself with the album cover art, the Sick Boy album cover art. So I don't know whether they couldn't come up with any ideas or whether they felt like the track didn't need any like visuals or something. I hope it's not because maybe they don't really care about the track that much or whatever. I still hope it's dope. We're gonna be checking out track 16 on Ren Sick Boy, and it is titled Ren LOCO. Yeah, we're just gonna be listening.
My style is loco, Yoko no money vocal. I'm not your uncle, I'm anti-social. Postal, venture to the world, I've gone global. Schizophrenic vanish, put myself in a chokehold. Ho-ho, yeah bro, tasty like a Rolo. Spiritual being, yes I'm holy like a polo. You know, you can set this song as your ringtone. Lord of the ring, you could be Frodo. Gimli, I'ma take this with the man, I smoke it like a chimney. I'm a punk rocker, so no, I'm not an indie. Kitty with a bindi, yes I will be indie. Shed, taking my meds, I slice up beats like a knife through bread. When I go bowling, I use decapitated heads. I lose brains in the lane, so they call me miscellaneous. I'm the type of kid who makes cotton wool dangerous. I'm trying not to lose my mind, the boy. I see stars when I close my eyes, the boy. I try to keep this beast inside, the boy. But I'm close to the edge and I might lose my head, so I guess you're better. My style is manic, close to the boil volcanic. I watch so much Scarface, I think I'm Hispanic. Okay, don't make me get loco on USA. Putos, I bust a cap, watch me get messy. Mentos and coke, I'm about to explode. I'm so open-minded and my eyes can't close. Doctor, give me some smiles. A 20 pack of Valium, numb for a while. Flow like the Nile, evil crocodile. I've got the local zoo saved on speed dial. Funky, I spent a bit of time with the monkey. I gave one a Valium, now he's a junkie. Humpty Dumpty, he fell down. All the king's horses were stomped somehow. Of course all the horses were stomped. Horses don't even have opposable thumbs. I'm trying not to lose my mind, the boy. I see stars when I close my eyes, the boy. I try to keep this beast inside, the boy. But I'm close to the edge and I might use my head, so I guess you better hide. Start jottering, I'm stuttering, buttering words like flora. Edible, spreadable, start glow like aurora. Northern light, ignite the night tonight. Excite the mic, right like a viper bite. It's just my venom, it's venom, my lucky number 7. I don't follow fashion, so I'm wearing double denim. Mel Gibson crazy, my mind's a lethal weapon. Got kicked out the fruit store for grabbing a ghost melon. So get on with a baseball bat, I thought I were hopping. I'm knocking you for 6, wanna hit with a beat, with a bang, with a beam. I'm a fire out, extreme, I'ma take off to that moon. I'ma rip when I spit, when I bite my lip, and I stick when I bust a move like yes sir. I'ma take this microphone and make some acapella. Music for your eardrums, it's spoken like a texture. Stack it up like bricks, yes I'm stacking up the texture. I bring the vibes right into the sector. I'm trying hard not to lose my mind, boy. I see stars when I close my eyes, boy. I try to keep this beast inside, the boy. But I'm close to the edge and I might lose my head, so I guess you better hide.
Okay, this is what I've been thinking from the middle of the track going to the end when I realized what this track is. Um, I'm gonna give an example and then I'm gonna say what I have to say. This one is not even constructive criticism. It's honestly a good suggestion for anyone who is making music and stuff and goes through this process that we in rap like to call album mode. Album mode isn't something where I don't know whether from the outside whether listeners think album mode is just like when you decide to make an album. Now you're in album mode and everything, and now you're in the process of making an album. Album mode is this thing where us as rappers or artists, we get hit with a stroke of genius where there's days before like that album mode, months even, where we, no matter how hard we try, we'll be making like a good song every like 20 songs or so. So out of 20 songs that sound good but ain't like that song, there'll be one song that will be worthy of being put on an album or an official project or whatever, and will be a worthy remembrance in your discography, right? So that's album mode. So by the time album mode comes in, after months of trying, months of tweaking, months of listening to different songs, months of like inspiration, suddenly, usually for me it's like a weekend, it builds up through the week, but it's like a weekend or so, album mode hits randomly like any time in the year, and then for maybe a whole week or maybe 3 days even, I record maybe like 10 songs straight. Just not like some people say, they, hey man, I have like 20 songs for my album. Me, I'll do like 10 songs, 12 songs, whatever, in the span of like maybe 3 days, and they'll all be quality, they'll all be properly written songs, they will all be dope. That's album mode. Because before that, we're not even making songs of that quality. We're making songs that are good, but they're not there. They're not even compared to the other songs on the album or on the project or whatever. They're not they're not quite up to that standard, right? And those are the songs that we like to call filler songs, filler tracks. And filler tracks usually only make it to the album because we're trying to sort of have like a sort of song or sort of like instrumental or whatever that is a cool intermission on the way to the other main songs. All right. Now, what Kendrick Lamar did on To Pimp a Butterfly is, in terms of these things, is he took the main songs that were the the offspring of album mode, basically that mode that we like to call album mode, and he put them on To Pimp a Butterfly, and that album became one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time, and it even won him a Pulitzer. That album is that great within hip hop. For those who don't know, like, that album is, a lot of people like to go back to Good Kid, Mad City. Some people like Damn. Some, me personally, I think at the end of all of this, we all gonna sit back and truly realize To Pimp a Butterfly was a work of genius. No matter, even if Kendrick says his favorite album is always his last album because he feels like he's evolved and everything, but To Pimp a Butterfly is very hard to beat, considering from top to bottom, from the first track to the end, how powerful that thing is. You don't get bored, you don't get lost in songs for the vibes, you are constantly paying attention. That is album mode. Now, do you know what he did with the filler tracks, the tracks that were sort of recorded in the same process for To Pimp a Butterfly, and the process like to build up to the To Pimp a Butterfly but didn't make the album? He put them on an album called Untitled. Untitled is one of Kendrick Lamar, yeah, it's an official album of his, that he compiled all the songs that all the best songs that didn't make the album. I don't know how many songs didn't make the album, so I'm just gonna say the best songs. And he put those filler tracks, or those, like, whatever tracks, on Untitled, and then he released it. And he just called it Untitled because they were supposed to be for To Pimp a Butterfly, but they didn't make it to Pimp a Butterfly, so he put them separately on a different project because they were still dope, despite the fact that they didn't make To Pimp a Butterfly. And honestly speaking, he did the right thing, because honestly, Untitled is one of my favorite projects of his. It's probably like, it's definitely, because for me, it's like, sorry to ramble on, but it's To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, Untitled, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Damn, and then what you call no, but Damn, no, Damn. Hey, bro, Damn and Mr. Morale are in the same place, and then Kendrick Lamar's first album. I forgot what it's called, Overly Dedicated or something. But yeah, like, Untitled is like number 3 in terms of my favorite albums of Kendrick Lamar. It's that good, right? I'm sorry, I'm getting lost in my own thought process, but I hope you're paying attention. Now, you see Ren over here in terms of Sick Boy so far. I am noticing a lot of like filler tracks that honestly, they're not as powerful as the main tracks that we've so far reacted to, in terms of one up until maybe Hunger or so. But I feel like before Hunger there was like one, like maybe, I think Uninvited 2 was like a track where he's just rambling on in terms of like spitting and like rapping about stuff and all of that. And honestly speaking. And then you get to like these three tracks that I reacted to today, where honestly they sound like filler tracks. And what he should have done honestly is I don't know whether he did it because he just wanted to stack the album of everything that he came up with in album mode or whatever, but he should have like taken out those ones that didn't make the album. And if he didn't want to throw them away, he should have put them on a separate EP or whatever, and then released them to y'all as this was also a part of this. It just didn't make the main album, but this is what I also came up with in those sessions. And then he could have called it, I don't know, Sessions with Ren or whatever, Untitled. Just like Kendrick Lamar called his Untitled because he didn't want to title it. He just called it Untitled, the blank. That's what he should have done. That's what honestly I haven't done that yet. I haven't like had a project where I had like filler tracks that didn't make the album, and I or the mixtape or whatever, or the project, the EP, and I like released them separately. There was some singles that I didn't make the album or whatever, but I released them as singles, or they made it onto the next one, you know. But that's the approach I feel I would want to take, or Ren should take, or a lot of us artists should take, if we have songs that they're not as powerful as the rest on the album, but they're still so good, or they're still such a vibe that we still want them out there, but we want them out there in a project. Just bunch them together like Kendrick Lamar did and release them to your fans. Your fans will still appreciate it, because honestly speaking, in terms of all the powerful shit that I've heard from Sick Boy, songs like this one, Loco, I can see why he didn't even do the visuals and everything. They're just a vibe. You don't really get that thing where you want to like sit up and like, ooh, you know, you just like jam. It's just like, you know, like background music that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So honestly speaking, that's the sort of like thing I would suggest going forward in terms of, yeah, even Ren like making the next album or so. That's been my reaction. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications. The last two tracks of this Sick Boy album, the reactions are coming tomorrow. Stay tuned. All love to you guys. Thank you for supporting me on this journey through Sick Boy, and I'm truly grateful. Y'all have a good day.
You can tell them all it's way too late. Way too late. Way too late to stay in this bit. Whole lot of Stevens been trying to even the odds. You should just play with your wrist. One hit of critics from niggas who wait till legit, but I'm still trying to feed it the rod. I had a slip up when Shotty was giving